with flame. The iron host came marching in and called the land untamed. The fighter bled upon the stones, the cleric fought despair. The wizard counted shattered plans while ash filled up the air. They looked at me for one last storm, for one last living sigh. I felt the old world in my lungs and let its shape be mine. Shape change, I became the wild. Shape change, tooth and wing and tide. I was the claw behind the thunder. I was the mountain when it cried. Shape change, hear the whole earth call. Shape change, I became them all. They brought an army to the battle. I brought the monster manual. Monster manual. First came the wings, a shadow vast that swallowed torch and spear. Then came the roar that shook the ranks and taught the brave to fear. My claws tore trenches through the field, my tail broke crown and gate. The tyrant looked up from his throne and understood too late. Not just wolf, not just bear, not just antler, fang and hide. I wore the old impossible with all the wild inside. Shape change, I became the wild. Shape change, tooth and wing and tide. I was the claw behind the thunder. I was the mountain when it cried. Shape change, hear the whole earth call. Shape change, I became them all. They brought an army to the battle. I brought the monster manual. One breath I was a dragon, golden fury in the rain. Next breath I was the storm itself with lightning in my veins. Then somewhere near the fourth new form, the fighter turned and said, I thought the plan was to protect her. The rogue replied instead. I wore the giant's crushing step, the serpent's patient stare. The eagles hunt, the lion's wrath, the nightmare in the air. I was not lost in borrowed skins, I was the root beneath. The oldest law of fang and flood with every changing breath. The paladin forgot his speech, the bard forgot the rhyme. The wizard stared like someone else had finally outdone time. The tyrant called me beast and witch as if those names were chains. I answered with 100 forms and broke his line in wide. Shape change, I became the wild. Shape change, tooth and wing and tide. I was the claw behind the thunder. I was the mountain when it cried. Shape change, hear the whole earth call. Shape change, I became them all. They brought an army to the battle. I brought the monster manual. So write it where the old oaks stand and where the rivers run. The druid is not merely leaves or moonlight or the sun. When kingdoms push the wild too far and think the earth is small, remember what the forest did. Where